Hello everyone, this is Zethrion from the Floating City server on Langrisser Sea. I'm from the guild Legion of Scorn, and today we're gonna do Timeless Trial S difficulty. Just a shout out to my guildmates who, as of Thursday, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the first 20 completions. Good job guys. I'm trying to catch up and hopefully we shall clear it with time to spare. So on to S1, and the condition is that when you have a battle in woods or on mountains or ramparts, you have an additional defense bonus. So that doesn't sound too difficult. Let's get to it. 2 cavalry, 4 cavalry, and 2 leviathans, and a hawk knight. So I'm gonna try to tank and spank as usual. Probably need lianas again for Ledin to get his divine guard up so he can kill both of these cavalry. Do I need tiaras? I probably will want to go with tiaras. And Leon will be here just to try to snipe the 2 leviathans. So it's gonna be a bit difficult to decide whether I should again Leon or again Ledin. I think the leviathans pose a big enough threat that I probably want to kill them with again rather than using again for the first turn. So let's just try this out and see how this goes. So for maximum survivability, just remember that the leviathans do have tidal surge, so they can move an additional 2 spaces, so that does increase their threat range, unfortunately. So I think here should be safe from the tidal surged leviathans. And of course, because hellhounds have strike and bone dinos have ram, it's very important to get that sage on Ledin. So that's what we're gonna do with Liana. Leon is just gonna hold back this turn because Liana is not in a good position to again him. Altimula is gonna apply his faction buff. And since I have Sage on Ledin already, I can afford to be a bit sloppy with my Sage on Tiaris, since he already has one effect. And we're gonna Miracle just to reduce the damage taken from this cavalry charge. So Ledin's gonna tank it like a boss, as always. Immune to the ram effect of movement down. They're going for Tiaris, of course, as the healer. Okay. So the bone dinos are coming up, the leviathans are coming in, but they should not be able to hit Tiaris if our calculations were correct, and they are. Great. The flyers here, so everyone has joined the party. We're gonna kill the leviathans first, so Liana can move there, so let us begin. We will kill the further one first. Hopefully this is enough. And we don't need 2 hits. We actually might need 2 hits. That's depressing. Let me rewind that and see whether we can do better with just an attack blessing from Tiaris. I know this is a bit cheap, but you know, whoever cared about fairness in war. So helped out by that critical hit, we do manage to kill the first Leviathan. So he's gonna move here because that's the closest to Liana that he can get. Or should Okay, so Liana come down 2 spaces. So Altamula is gonna finish off this Hellhound, hopefully. And okay, great. Ledin's gonna come down and Divine Guard. Oh, I miscalculated. I'm gonna need the Sage from Liana. So Ledin needs to move first. Okay, let's rewind that. Sorry. A lot of abusing of the Clock of Forgiveness. So Ledin's gonna Divine Guard. Liana's gonna come down. I'm a bit frazzled from a day at work, just got back home, so the brain's not really working very well when it comes to Langrisser, unfortunately. They'll kill this Bone Dino then, and hopefully the rest of the cavalry will choose to attack the vulnerable healers instead of Altamula. So we're gonna kill the Leviathan, hopefully. Just barely. Alright, we're gonna get within guard range of Ledin and let Ledin do what he does best, hopefully. With Healing Light, he should have enough sustain to definitely take the cavalry hits, but I'm more worried about the Flyer and the Leviathan hits though. So, yep, he takes the cavalry hits just fine. There we go. So, all the Bone Dinos smash themselves to oblivion on Ledin's guard. Okay, that's good. Healing Light should take care of that. And he tanks the Flyer just fine. Great. So that's our first map almost done. All we need to do is just kill off the Leviathan. It's basically almost completely dead. And Leon can just finish off the Flyer. There we go. First map done. Yada yada yada. 25,000 gold, that's nice. Let's go. S2. Restores 20 HP after each round. It's a swamp map, so Altamula's buff will be invaluable to enable Leon to do his thing. Langrisser, unfortunately, is a reality. So we have 2 spearmen, and Altamula should be able to deal with them quite nicely. We have a catapult, which will be the longest range threat. The assassins don't have cold steel, they just have riposte and plunder, but we really need to kill the assassin before he steals important buffs. And the infantry will basically be food for Leon. Just thinking where we're gonna guard and set up. So that looks good. So Liana can come down and join Ledin. And Altamula is a Flyer, obviously, so terrain is of no issue for him. And after he faction buffs, Leon should have no issues either. Okay, let's get to it. Looks quite straightforward. So Lenny's gonna come up here. So Leon can just stand underneath him. Oh, one thing I forgot to account for was Tiaris. But that's okay, none of the enemies can attack. We just have to bear that in mind as we move for the rest of the turns, that Tiaris' movement will be severely curtailed in the swamp. Okay, so we're gonna faction buff with Alti. Priority 1 for me would actually be the assassin, followed by the catapult, and it is fantastic that the spearmen on the bottom did not guard the assassin. The question is, how badly do I want this assassin dead? Are they badly enough to chivalry? Probably. Yeah, let's just go for it. So I'm gonna chivalry up, and we are gonna hit that assassin. Probably can kill her without assault. Sorry, I missed the answer. Getting my terminologies all mixed up. Ledin has Langrisser, which of course are vulnerable to the infantry. So this infantry at the top seems to be a bigger threat. If Ledin moves forward here, he's gonna be out of range of the infantry on the south. So the catapult can reach almost but not quite to Leon. So that's again Leon, and he will hopefully do what he does best and smash that infantry unit. 626. Let's just assure the kill. Oh, of course. So the slight miscalculation there. The phalanx unit made it such that we couldn't kill the infantry. So let's again. Sorry, I should have picked up on that. Just really making a lot of mistakes. I'm gonna apply attack blessing on Ultimula. And let's see what he can do. I don't think the catapult unit can actually reach Ultimula. No lucky gale proc, unfortunately. Yeah, so thankfully that catapult can't reach Ultimula. And we're gonna hit. Might as well just hit the phalanx, since you know he's gonna be guarding the infantry man anyway. Okay, so Ultimula is not within Ledin's guard. Let's see how that turns out for us. The catapult, however, is within guard range, unfortunately. So the phalanx troops will get slaughtered. Oh wow, that's really tough. Okay, he's gonna holy word. No, he's just gonna do a normal attack and take off half his health. Okay. Inflated stats for sure. So I think at this point in time it would be prudent to retreat. Ultimula should retreat for sure. He's quite badly injured. Tiaris will miracle up. Can we find a way to hit everybody? Unfortunately not. So at least this damaged infantry is not within the guard range of that spearman. We can finish him off, as you just saw. Are we going to take any attacks this round? Unfortunately, Tiaris can move there, so we won't need to take any attacks this round. And I won't need to apply Sage, so I can just move my characters like this. Okay, so everybody's healed up. Okay, and they're consolidating around the priest, who comes forward and does a very strange thing in coming within attack range. I'm not sure whether ulti can one-hit the priest who is out of guard range, but I'm certainly gonna try. Unfortunately, he can't. I'm not even gonna bother attacking with Liana. I don't think Miracle will make a difference, so let's just turtle up for this round. I'm gonna move my healers at the back, and Tiaris was gonna Miracle Ledin, who I expect was gonna get a beating from the infantry character. So, okay, so the phalanx attacks first. That's great, I think. So of note is that the phalanx no longer has his guard skill, and the infantry is gonna chop up Ledin. Oh, he survives, thank goodness. Okay, so MVP is definitely Ledin for surviving that brutal strike from the infantry character. How do we play this out? Do we have again? We have again. We have attack blessing. We have attack blessing. So I'm gonna chivalry up with Leon because it's swamp. He can't move very far, and we have to attack with a 1 charge distance. Hopefully that's enough to kill the heavy infantry. It is. Fantastic. He retreats here. So we've taken away the biggest threat to Ledin, which is the heavy infantry. So I'm gonna again Leon, who is just gonna be really lazy. Ah, okay, great. He can move 3 squares, so he doesn't have to be a lazy bum. Okay. Ledin's gonna move here and faction buff for maximum survivability. Altemuller's gonna do the strategist buff. And Tiaris is just gonna apply attack blessing to Altemuller for next turn. She's also gonna give Ledin healing light. She's not within attack range, so not too concerned about that. So the catapult attacks Altemuller as expected, but Ledin tanks it just fine. We're gonna hit the phalanx. No point hitting the catapult since the phalanx's guard skill is up. The phalanx is down to 4000 health. Finish it off with Leon. That's done. Ledin's gonna move up here. Apply Divine Guard. Keep everyone within his protective radius. Tiaris is gonna move up here. Again, I'm being sloppy with Sage because Liana should have done this first, but honestly it doesn't make a difference. It's just 1 catapult left. So that is going to tank that. And we have our choice of Altemuller or Leon to finish off the catapult. Let's take revenge on the catapult with Altemuller. There we go. S2 is down. $25,000 gold. With how rare gold is in this game, you know, it's always welcome. So let's see the conditions for S3. When taking melee attacks, reflects all damage. So that obviously is a cautionary tale to not use melee characters. Okay. So let's see what we face. Okay, the squid is going to be a problem. There are 3 priests who will just heal. The undead knight will be food for Ledin, who will tank him just fine. And I think it's time to bust out the ranged characters, isn't it? So not much melee attacks. I don't have to worry about consecutive attacks that might need healing in between. So I probably will just bring Liana. And we're going to swap out these 3 characters for our ranged DPS, which will be Lana, Bozo. Sorry, I know I didn't. I dragged the wrong character out, but you know what I mean. Lana, Bozo, and Zerida. Zerida is going to bring her Al-Hazard, Bloodthirst, Killing Blow. Lana's going to do what she does best. Because I'm not really planning to AoE them down, I'm gonna go to a more single target focus setup with MDef, Intimidate, Dark Reaper, as well as Free Strike. Bozo is gonna bring a single target setup as well. Between Dark Reaper and Sleep, because this is a timeless trial, just in case things go pear-shaped, I am gonna choose to bring Sleep. Again, we have to watch out for the squid because he has Tidal Surge and he has Tentacle. Because most of our characters are squishy, so you have to be careful of positioning. So let's just go. Alright, so we'll set up first round. He just has Ram, so that's fine. We just, as long as we Sage up. Trebuchet, 20% chance to stun. So honestly, the big targets for priority, I would say the Undead Knight would kill itself on Ledin after he has Divine Guard up. I want to kill the Squid and the Assassin first. It's just which one to prioritize. We'll see how they move and decide from there. So I'm gonna move up a bit because the Undead Knight is gonna charge down. Faction buff up. Lana's gonna end the turn. Do I think they come within range of Zerida? So if she moves up here, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's possible. So I think I am gonna Bloodthirster. Of course, we can always, clock that if things don't turn out as we predict, but try to save clock until it's necessary. Bozo's gonna apply faction buff for all the range DPS that we have, and Liana's just gonna do a thing. Catapult moves up, Assassin moves up, Squid moves up. Squiddy Pie. Oh dear. Well, that was unfortunate. She got blocked by the stone. Great. Okay, so we have neutralized the threat of the Squid's tentacle, and I'm actually not too bothered by it to kill it now, especially now that he has Tidal Surge up. So we're gonna Divine Guard up here to give Zerida more space to work with. She is gonna kill the catapult mainly because the trebuchet, sorry, the catapult, because the assassin is just so far back. Okay, let's see that. No, 800 defense. That's not happening, is it? The only problem about killing the catapult is that she's definitely not going to be within range to trigger her hide and seek buff. But no matter. I made a boo-boo. Let me just retract that. I really want to Sage Ledin up, so I'm gonna move. Let's move there. I'm just gonna move here instead. Lana can't move very far. Need to get her out of the way so that Liana can Sage. Oh, Bozo can move there. Okay, that opens up a few options. I'm gonna hit the Squid, because the Squid is notoriously tanky against physical attacks, but not so much against magical attacks. The Assassin is great. Can't hit Bozo. I'm gonna move Lana here so that she can get healed by Liana, or Liana sages up Ledin against the ram that's sure to come from the Undead Knight. Alright. Okay, the priest heals the Squid, which is just fine, I guess. And now I'm really regretting not bringing Tiaris, now that I have to take 2 melee hits. Okay. So the undead killing properties of Ledin work out just fine. However, we are in a position where the assassin's poised to strike, and I think it would be most prudent to move Ledin back and organize a tactical retreat so that we can set up Zerida with a Bloodthirster for next turn. So let's do that. Bozo is going to move all the way back here. Lana's going to move back here. And Liana's going to move back here. And only Ledin is going to be within attack range of the priest, as it were. Who actually does attack and does a crap ton of damage. Okay. So, right. So where were we? So we're gonna try to kill off the Squid, or at least severely injure the Squid. I'm gonna move Ledin into the forest for the defense buff, and I'm gonna kill off the Squid with Lana. Remember, we said that the assassin was our priority, and because of that, I am gonna suit my actions to my words and kill off the assassin first. Melee range so that our extreme magic bow gives us the advantage against them. And Ledin is gonna get healed up by Liana. So far so good. We have 3 priests who can kill Ledin, I feel. Oh, that's not a smart decision. Okay, so 1 attacks, 1 heals. Okay, Zarda falls, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to do this the hard way, aren't we? Faction buff up. I'm going to faction buff up here, and shall we? Yeah, let's. I'm gonna use Lana to attack again so that we injure one of the priests at least, because if we don't, there's a high chance that 2 attacks might kill or let in. So in this way, one of them will heal, this one, and the other one will attack. Yep, as expected. Ledin's gonna Divine Guard so that I can make a physical attack when I need to. Liana is gonna prayer up. And Bozo and Lana are gonna try their best to kill one of these priests. Combined firepower. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, I sequenced that wrongly, didn't I? I should have, okay, great. So at least the priest is silenced, so he can't heal his own friend, who heals himself, unfortunately. He attacks though, and we take damage again. So it's quite a brutal war of attrition, but hopefully now that Lana's Dark Reaper is up, we can overcome that. Come on! Ledin's gonna get healed by Liana. Man, I really wish I didn't lose Zarda. Should have been perfect to kill these priests, but in any case, one's down, so they can't do this stupid thing of healing each other. Okay, so I'm gonna sequence it right this time. Lana is gonna attack first to proc M-Def Intimidate. Her sorceress is at full health, so that gives her a huge attack. It gives her a huge attack bonus. We're gonna heal up Ledin. Bozo is gonna fireball the priest. And Ledin's gonna finish them off. Alright, so S3 down. Fantastic. Okay, let's keep going.